John's is really one of the brands that analysts said would be best positioned to withstand any potential slowdowns due to COVID. You certainly met those expectations. 27% comp in April, 1 million new customers for that month. How many of those new customers do you think you hang on to as we move forward and things begin to open up?
I think we hang on to a great majority of them. We are seeing our customer service scores go through the roof. With the launch of our no-contact delivery, our customers really see us going the extra mile to take care of them and protect them and keep them safe while keeping our employees safe. So with that, customer service scores going so high, I think that we have a great chance of keeping those folks long after we get through these challenging times.
So there's no doubt that consumer behaviors will, of course, shift because of everything that's gone on over the past few months. What changes do you think will stay in terms of routines, perhaps more ordering in? And you mentioned contactless delivery. What do you think the future looks like for Papa John's and other pizza players?
Yeah, I think as long as customers have some concerns over their personal safety and health concerns, there's going to continue to be online, digital, e-commerce behavior, and I think customers, particularly in the restaurant industry, are going to continue to rely on services like ours where we can deliver safe, high-quality food to their homes.
Within the restaurant industry, there's a lot of concern right now about supply chains. How secure is the Papa John's supply chain right now, and do you have any concerns moving forward?
We are really a vertically integrated company, so we have a lot of control over our supply chain. We work very closely with our partners, our supply partners, and we knew a lot about how this was going to play out from our markets in Asia, particularly China, Korea, and we got out in front of it. I give a lot of credit to our team and reinforcing our supply chain and building inventories and working with new suppliers to make sure that we had redundancy. So we feel very confident in our ability to deliver our business model moving forward.
Continuing the theme, Rob, of what continues once the pandemic crisis abates, management on the earnings call indicated that they believe about 10% of orders right now are stay-at-home orders, 10% of additional sales in April. And I'm just wondering how much you think that goes back to normal when people no longer stay at home. Will we lose that?
So, 27% comps in April, best month in the company's history, and we said that about 10% of that can be attributed to the tailwind of COVID and the new behaviors. So that means that there's double-digit growth that is built in around other things, and those things are primarily focused on our product innovation, our partnerships with our aggregator partners, and our loyalty program, which is really picking up momentum. As you mentioned, we have 1 million new customers coming into the franchise. A lot of those are coming in through our loyalty program. So those are things that we had put in place prior to the pandemic and will be around regardless of how long the situation continues. So we feel very confident that we have the infrastructure in place to deliver long-term sustainable growth.
Rob, to just circle back to supply chain, because I'm sure investors are curious, with regard to meat and cheese, you've been talking about these papadilla sandwiches the company just added onto the menu. Have you stockpiled? Do you have enough moving forward?
Absolutely. We actually doubled our inventories in the month of March to ensure our business continuity. And then we also have brought on new suppliers and are working with our long-term suppliers to make sure that we can continue to deliver not just our pizza, but our innovation. Papadillas has been a huge win for us. We launched them back in February, becoming a big part of our business model, very incremental to our core business of pizza.
You've also hired 12,000 new employees over the past 6 weeks. Do you anticipate needing even more workers moving ahead as demand picks up? And will demand be there for those workers that you've brought on?
Morale at our company has never been higher, and everyone from top to bottom feels great about our ability to help out our communities in need, and that includes creating a lot of jobs and hiring a lot of people. And we are focused on that. We need staff. We need to hire even more people to meet the demand. So we're going to continue hiring, and we're going to continue creating jobs, and we're going to continue to make sure that our employees and our customers are able to safely deliver food and help out the communities in need.
So Papa John's did not apply for a Paycheck Protection Program loan you mentioned on the call. Obviously, that's an option that many of your franchisees had. Do you know, have they applied? Have they been successful? And what are their biggest concerns right now?
You know, our company, as a company, we decided not to go that route. We felt like those programs were going to be needed by a lot of people out there that were in a lot different circumstances than us. So we chose to pass on applying for those loans. Now, our franchisees are small business owners. I think, you know, the story's been covered well. They have had challenges over the last couple years. They're coming out of those challenges. We're seeing our franchisees return to profitability and are very excited about the future. But each one of them is going to need to make their own decision based on the circumstances surrounding their own businesses on how they approach the government programs.
Okay, Rob, thank you so much for joining us today. We appreciate it.
Thank you so much.